And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
Arizona Diamondbacks.
So just about set now. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to go here.
Leading
Fernando
off for San
Tatis
Diego,
Jr.
right
to hit
fielder,
here.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Edge of the zone, called a strike. And we're underway here this afternoon. Outside low, and the count even 1-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That's down and in.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Luis Ariz stands in. Fastball for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. And a foul ball.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Next
One
pitch
ball,
misses
2
way
strikes.
outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Next offering is
that's the ball.
downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's ripped. Base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here's Manny Machado. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Gurriel handles the chance. 2 down.
Batting fourth, center fielder.
As we take a look at the
Jackson
Padres
Snell.
lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And that's downstairs. 2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Two outs. And foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Padres leave one. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Chase Field. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
That clips a corner.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Caught him looking for the K.
No, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Merrill puts it away for the out, and there's 2 down. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
2 down, nobody on. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. We played an inning, no score. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Jalen Beeks.
Now pitching
and they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think that's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And a pitch. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Man at second. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Gurriel handles the chance. And there are 2 outs.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Just missed. Sheets on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. Line drive. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in the desert. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here is Josh Naylor. Cease back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. To first. In time. Got him.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball's going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
And next is the designated hitter, Pavin Smith. On the ground, right side. And that's a fair ball. Here comes the throw. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Eugenio Suarez in the box now. Takes strike one.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Patrick Johnson got him swinging.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Now here is Gabriel Moreno. Outside low. Ball one. That's a ball. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Late swing fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Shelby Miller. Martin Maldonado up to hit.
Leading off for the Padres, catcher Martin Maldonado.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Pop up here, third base side. Suarez should have this one. Makes the grab, one away.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Thompson preparing to come on if needed. Tatis waits. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Here's a 1-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Tatis runs. Fly ball to right. Carroll drops into the glove.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now it's Manny Machado, known for his late inning heroics.
Manny Machado.
Tatis runs. Strike in there. Throw to second. He's safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Now the 0-1. This to third, and it stays fair. Tatis headed for the plate, and he can't come up with it. He will score, and they take the lead. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well, there you go. The
Now
RBI machine. Another
Jackson
clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his
outside.
resume speaks for itself. Merrill takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's
Ball 2.
downstairs and outside. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. Machado in to score. And they lead by 2.
Picks
Now
himself
batting
up in
left
RBI.
fielder,
Got a
Gavin.
fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Shelby Miller out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
So
for
out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, number 43.
Number 43.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a ball popped up. Marte should have it. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Padres 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Alec Thomas now. That's to 3rd, and it stays fair. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout. Guys,
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Dylan Cease done for the day. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So they turn to their closer, Robert Suarez.
and I can't imagine
pitching
any
for
save
San
is an
Diego.
easy one. You're holding a small lead on the
75.
scoreboard, and you know those
Robert
hitters are going to
Suarez.
give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
With the tying run at the plate, the home team trying to pull it out. Got him looking. And that's the first out.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out.
Wow, he just showed right there why he's known for having one of the best arms, one of the elite arms in the league. Man, that runner had a big lead at first base. You usually don't get thrown out, but this guy's such a great thrower. That's pretty amazing right there.
That misses off the outside edge. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to jump ahead, and a great job by the pitching staff to shut them out.